My name's Brian, and welcome back to Desert Theory Farm Week. Okay, today is going to be a quick day for me. My flight is at 5, so I'll have to get into Omaha. It takes about an hour to get there from here. So it's just going to be getting as many acres as we can get done on James's farm. So pretty fun morning lined up. Can't wait to get at it. And for me, definitely the favorite part of the day is when that fires up. Okay, it's early and already heading up. I'm gonna try and get ahead of the game here a little bit. These guys, will not, I will not be waiting on them. They will definitely be waiting on me. It's a lot of corn coming out of here quickly, so we need to get rolling. Now the reason I backed up like that is to get that trailer moved over farther. So when I come, the trailer kind of follows behind and it's too far to the inside, which makes it not line up underneath the hopper. I was spilling just a little bit of corn on my first one. It was bouncing over the edge. So that was my fix for that. We'll kind of show you how that works. So now when I push this over, you can see it's not right at the edge of that hopper. The corn doesn't spill like it did on the first one. Okay, so now I'm just gonna pull ahead, and a little bit fancier today. So I'm gonna line up on the center of my step with a marker instead of line of corn. Okay, you can see that's about perfect for the middle of the hopper. All right, now this auger set just isn't perfect. So it was done all by himself. There was nobody up top looking, so it's just a little bit off, which is kind of kicking the corn over to one side. So when you look here, you can see that there's 1, 2, 3 rings, not almost 3 rings left on that side. We get over here, there's only 4. So we're going to take that spreader up there, turn it or leave it off, and just dump into that side of the tank. So we'll just walk up here. All right. And then yeah, we're going to take this spreader. You see this is the tall side of it. We're going to turn it right there. We'll do 1 load in there, see what it looks like. Maybe we'll do 2, just depends. There's the field, you can see how much got picked. Still a lot to go. So if you've watched any of my other videos from Farm Week, I'm sure you've heard that the sound of the fans running and how noisy they are. It's really quite horrible. Well, yesterday I delivered this bin for my first time, and this is that fan. That's it. Uncle Mike could have been ordering fans like this, but he went for the cheaper route. I'm disappointed. Okay, so this didn't get greased yesterday. Mike came up, Grease that. Just lots and lots of moving parts and bearings to grease. Okay, first unload of the day. Everything's going good after Mike helped me grease. So, should be set for the rest of this day. So many moving pieces to a farm operation between getting equipment, especially I heard the millennial farmer Zach say yesterday his farthest farm was 5 miles away. How cool is that for moving equipment? Mike's definitely spread out more, which does help if you get a weather event, or sometimes you'll have better rain at better times. So it does kind of help in an event like that, or wind. You won't get as much green snap all on one farm. That's the good thing about it. The bad thing about it is just the logistics and the time it takes to move. And then also hauling from, you know, half hour, 40 minutes of trucking one way just to your grain bin. So pros and cons to everything. Probably more pros to having it all together, but I guess just be optimistic and say you're safer if you're spread out. So pretty cool though. Filling the bin. Hopefully we sloughed some over. Like I said, we had about 4 rows showing on that one side. So we see how it looks after this. Okay, I don't know how much you'll be able to see it with the GoPro. It doesn't reach that far out there. You can see Uncle Mike. I think that's about right there, heading up the hill on the grain cart. They're going to be well ahead of me, I'm guessing. James is already picking, so I'm sure he had a full hopper. But we're playing catch up all day now. Okay, so let's head up top. Remember, we didn't have the spreader on for this whole semi load, so we'll see if we leveled anything out at all, or we need to do it again, or I did too much. We'll find out. It's annoying, it kind of spun around. I'm looking at my spreader. It kind of spun around to that side again where I didn't want it. We'll try spinning it one more time. Annoying. We'll look after one load next time. Okay, so I don't think they've probably dumped on the straight truck yet. I'm guessing we're just going to use that as like, you fill up the first hopper, or the first grain cart goes into the semi, the second grain cart goes into the semi, and then what doesn't fit on that second grain cart will be what goes in here, is what I'm guessing they're going to do. And that is correct. Uncle Mike built this cool little step. Unfortunately, his help weighs like 265, maybe 270. Because it actually looks like I'm ahead for this little time during the day. Instead of just waiting here, I'm gonna go follow. Mike should be about full, then he'll come back and dump, and then I will have the second cart to fill and head towards the bin again. I'm just double checking my trap doors are shut. I always shut them. That one's shut and that one's shut. Wouldn't win any friends if you pulled up here and dumped on a trailer with open trap doors. So it's always better to double check. Okay, so Uncle Mike is full, heading towards the semi. So now I gotta pay attention to that combine and see if his auger's coming out or if I can see corn building up on top. A lot of waiting on someone else when you're a grain cart operator. It's not my favorite, I think, probably because of that reason. Okay, second unload of the day onto my grain cart, 14,000 pounds, building. Now you can see we're a few bushels short, but I'm out. So it's honestly probably enough to load that trailer, but I feel that trying to cheat a little bit, we can go a little bit overweight if we're hauling from our field to our storage facility. We could be 90,000 pounds in Iowa during harvest. So I loaded it heavier in the center, thinking I'd have enough room to get the last, but we didn't have it. But no big deal, we're heading to the grain bin. So the good thing about this is we put 0 on the straight truck. Okay, Uncle John unloading. Uncle Mike's up on the hill. So he came back, he was gone for just a second. He came back, and now he will be the second load onto my semi. So moving lots of corn out of here. Okay, so I finally just brought Uncle Mike back with me. We reset the auger. We're trying to even it out a little bit with not having the spreader on. It's looking a little better. It's not really pushing as much as I want, so probably turn it off pretty quick and then just turn the spreader on, and hopefully it kind of evens itself out here a little bit. All right, Joe's done. Found a sandwich, obviously. All right, we're ready for the next load. My time's coming to an end. I gotta leave here about 1 o'clock, I guess 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. So, this truck wasn't even full, but I kind of caught up. They must have kind of had lunch or something. So I brought it down even though it wasn't full. Oh man, having such a blast. I'm gonna miss it. I really hate the years when I don't get to finish harvest. There's still gonna be quite a few acres left, but it's all at this one field, so so much fun. One last thing, we're gonna run up, we're gonna see if repositioning the auger helped this bin out, see if it's spreading better. Hopefully I'm leaving this bin not a mess for the next guy, which is Uncle Mike. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. We're just a few ribs down. Oh yeah, I'm glad we moved it. Liking that so much better. Guys, that's it. My farming week is done. I've had such a great time. Hopefully you've enjoyed seeing what I do out here. We have some big news coming up. We cannot wait to share it with you guys, and it has to do with race cars and not farming. So stay tuned for that. Can't wait to share it with you. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you later.